Afternoon. Panic is taking hold on the nation in response to the sudden disappearance of the sun, with violent riots taking place in just about every major city. We are receiving an influx of reports of ransacking and looting from New York, Chicago, Los Angeles.
On May 19, 1780, a day of darkness fell over New England and parts of Canada. This strange phenomenon was believed to have been caused by a combination of smoke, fog, and cloudy weather, the darkness being so severe that it was said that candles needed to be used even during the middle of the day. Recently, a Twitter account by the name of The Sun Vanished has been tweeting a story highly reminiscent to this event. The following is what it's posted so far. April 30th. Help. It's late in the morning and it's still dark outside. I can hear the tornado sirens in the next county over, but the weather radar is clear. Where is the sun?
This afternoon, panic is taking hold on the nation in response to the sudden disappearance of the sun, with violent riots taking place in just about every major city. We are receiving an influx of reports of ransacking and looting from New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Dallas, and Washington, D.C., with hundreds more isolated incidents coming in hourly. The president made a public statement this morning urging people to remain calm and stay in their homes. Meanwhile, experts are claiming this phenomenon to be an event similar to New England's Dark Day in 1780, and that things will return back to normal.
The power keeps going out, and I keep hearing noises outside. Sometimes far away, sometimes close. I can't sleep. I think the noises outside are gunshots. May 1st. It's still dark. The news said it would be back to normal by now, but it isn't. Now the news isn't even coming on. TV signal is gone. The noises keep happening outside, and I can barely keep track of the time anymore. I am honest to God terrified. I'm so tempted to go outside. Should I? So I went outside. I saw something out there that I can't really explain, but I can show you. I looked for stars or planets, as you all suggested. The sky was absolutely pitch black. Could be because of the clouds or something else. Still shaken from the short time I was outside. I don't know what that flashing light was, but it was following me. May 2nd. Day 3. Still no sign of daylight. It's getting colder. A person just ran by on my street. 2 of the same flashing lights I saw yesterday were following him. They were gone by the time I got my phone out to record. May 3rd. Sorry, everyone. Reception went out yesterday. I was worried it wouldn't even come back on. No signs of activity outside. Come to think of it, it has been a while since I heard a gunshot. Something just flew over my house. I couldn't see it. Too dark outside, but a wave of heat just came over me. Feels like the temperature increased by like 10 or 15 degrees. Just compare the sound of this video to the sound of the helicopter footage I posted a few days ago. Whatever this was, it definitely was not a helicopter. One of my friends is still alive. He just texted me. So, now we have another problem. This guy has been standing completely still with his back towards me. I have no idea how long he's actually been standing there. He's still standing there. Hasn't moved. So whoever was standing outside is gone now. So, to those of you asking, I am doing alright. Hiding in my room and waiting this out. Haven't heard any more knocking, but I don't want to get anywhere near the door to check. And don't worry, I do have a way to defend myself if worst comes to worst. If anyone knows anything about what's going on, please message me. 911 and other emergency lines are not responding, and the only radio I have is the one in my car, so I'm trying to gather up as much information online as I can. This last post was from a few days ago, and since then, there have been several more updates from this account. I highly recommend checking it out for yourself, and maybe keeping an eye out for May 19th in case something special happens. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. So, if you're still here, then welcome to the post-show segment where you ask me questions and I do my best to supply answers. First off, thank you so much to everyone who supports me on Patreon. I can't even begin to explain how much shit I'd be in if you guys weren't around to help me right now. I also wanted to thank Lala Does Art on Instagram for this amazing art. Absolutely love it, so if you guys want to give her a like or follow, you know what to do. So today's question comes from, I'm not going to butcher your name, so everyone just look at the screen. Anyway, so this person says, how do you feel about most web series trying to either be ARGs, lost footage, or trying in general to make themselves seem real and mysterious? What if a creator said, this is a web series from the beginning? Would it lessen your enjoyment at all? Alright people, so keep in mind I'm off script right now. Despite the fact that you can probably hear papers moving. I'm off script right now, so this is probably going to be a little bit messy, but I did want to talk about this actually. It's something that's been on my mind for a while now. In short, No, actually no. It would not ruin anything for me at all if someone said this is a web series straight up and, didn't try to hide that fact. I think that there's a lot of issue right now with whether or not something is real or whether it's fake, but I don't think it matters all that much, to be honest. I mean, the only time that it is an issue to me is when an ARG or web series, whatever you want to call them, has to do with, let's say, a fake serial killer or a kidnapping, those sorts of things. Normally I would say not to talk about anything, like it's not necessary to talk about the fact that it's not real, except for in those cases because people will call the cops, people will probably try to figure out who you are and where you're filming from, blah blah blah, all those types of things. So it is probably in those people's best interest to just say, hey, this isn't real, no one's actually in danger. When those types of series try to come off as real for the sake of, shock value, or, when they waste people's time, effort, and resources, especially, like if they get the cops involved, let's say, that actually pisses me off. Like, don't be that jackass who does that. If you're going to make a web series that involves sort of sketchy things like that, then yes, it is probably best that you tell everyone that, hey, this isn't real. Otherwise, who knows, something might happen, some major news outlet might get a hold of it, and you're gonna make all of us look bad, and, we all know how that goes on YouTube, so no, it actually wouldn't lessen my enjoyment of it at all. And as for other types of sort of web series, ARGs, again, whatever you want to call them, I don't care. Let's say, like, Daisy Brown or Dear David, for example. For those, actually, I kind of sway more towards them not acknowledging that they're fake. I mean, they're fiction, they're not fake. Fake implies that they're actually trying to convince people of this. Where, when it comes to a channel like Daisy Brown, you can see she has a puppet. When it comes to Dear David, he's got, like, those, like, photoshopped pictures. So, I mean, at least in my opinion, very obvious fiction. So there's sort of a, wink wink, nudge nudge sort of thing to the audience that, hey, this isn't real. Kind of like with Marble Hornets, for example. I mean, I can't think of anyone who would actually think that those things are real, especially when, Slender Man shows up. So yeah, it really just depends, I suppose. If you don't need to explicitly post everywhere that this isn't real, then maybe you shouldn't. For me personally, it doesn't matter, but I guess it's kind of the other way around. If a series, again, has a kidnapping/killer sort of theme to it, and they don't say that it's fake, and they go out of their way to pretend it to be real, that's probably most likely, depending on, how many people have reached it or how popular it's becoming. That's the type of shit that I will debunk to no end and probably put on in a video, because please just don't be that person. You're making us all look bad. Very, very badly rambling here. I'm really tired. I've been in this tiny closet recording studio for quite a while now, a couple hours, and I can't fucking breathe, so hopefully when I go back to edit this I can make it fucking coherent. I have no idea. But anyway, guys, that's all I have to say for now. I'm going to stop rambling. I'll see you guys all in the next one, and let me know on, like, Twitter or something if you guys want me to cover a certain thing. I can keep going, but I'm not going to keep going. Alright, I'll see you guys later.